Kalian semuanya pada hari ini. Kami pada saat sekarang ini tengah berada di Chester Zoo, di kebun binatang ya teman-teman.
That's right, yes, and I did come here when I was a boy, when I was about 9 years old, and I'm now 68 years old and I've never been back since. But it is a very famous zoo, and I'm sure there are lots of animals. I've already seen the elephants in there. We've not really entered the zoo proper, and this is kind of the introductory part.
Teman-teman, yuk kita jalan dan akan kami perlihatkan binatang-binatangnya ya. And sorry banget ya kalau suara aku agak bindeng karena memang aku sedang sedikit flu. Tapi aku udah baikan kok. Yuk kita jalan.
And this is Monado Street Kitchen, which is just over there. And so Fina, this is food from your homeland. So, would you like to try some food from here?
Ya teman-teman, aku sekarang berada di depan Monado Street Kitchen ya. Aku nggak tahu seperti apa, kami akan melihat di sana. Mudah-mudahan sesuatu yang enak ya. Nanti aku kasih tahu kepada kalian enak apa enggaknya ya. Yuk kita jalan ke sana.
So these are very much the style of housing that you find in Tanah Toraja, Toraja land, which is in Sulawesi.
Teman-teman, kami sedang antri untuk menuju ke kapal ya, di mau naik boat. Itu antrinya banyak sekali dan panjang sekali, tapi kami sabar aja sampai menunggu giliran. Kami akan perlihatkan nanti pemandangannya. Jalan yuk.
Well, we are now waiting in the queue for the boat ride, which looks to be very, very good. To tell you the truth, most animals are naturally very shy, and therefore they keep well away from all these paying people, which is not surprising and it's understandable. But that does mean it's rather hard to see many of them. But certainly it's very, very good. And it's a lovely day as well, which is very, very important. And so I think you know, it's definitely well worth coming. But if you do come, be prepared for not to get quite the view that might be seen in films by, say, David Attenborough, where they can get up very close with lots of high technology equipment. I think this one it does require a lot of persistence to see many of the animals, but certainly very, very enjoyable. So here we are, Fina, setting off on our jungle trip. and let's hope we see a few of those very elusive animals. This is called the Lazy River, and it lasts, I think, about 15 minutes, the ride. And the last time I came, which was of course in about 1963, I didn't come on this boat. Some boys did, some children did, but I didn't. So after about 60 years, I've finally managed to do it. So home of the warty pigs I can see over there, and then we're now going round, and this is kind of worked, it's conveyed by means of some kind of cables under the water. And there is Fina. How do you feel, Fina?
Good. It's a bit difficult to see because of
Rather
the
sunny,
sun,
I agree.
yeah.
It is a very nice Chester Zoo, but it's certainly too much for one day. There is so much to see, and therefore it certainly bears several visits. And I think the people who live around here, very often they do. I think some of them buy some kind of season ticket or something, which means they can visit more regularly than we can. By the way, the scenery in the Taraja, in the Manado area, was definitely the kind of scenery that I saw when I was in Taraja in Sulawesi. So it is very authentic in many, many ways. The Malayan tapir, and they do look incredibly fascinating animals, but unfortunately today we can't see any. They must be hiding somewhere in the undergrowth or in their compound. So that there sleeping is a Malayan tapir, which is much bigger than I would have expected. An enormous animal having a peaceful snooze in the afternoon sunshine.
Teman-teman, ini dia ya rendang yang aku pesen. Ini harganya 12 pound ya. Jadi 12 pound kali 18, gak tahu, hitung aja sendiri. Gak tahu rasanya kayak apa. Aku akan kasih tahu ke kalian ya rasanya. Bentar. Not bad, tapi nggak kayak rendang ya temen-temen, rasanya nggak kayak rendang, tapi lumayan lah. Bon appetit. Over there, Fina is enjoying some rendang. Yeah,
or rendang, which is, I suppose, English style rendang.
Iya, English style rendang. Teman-teman, mudah-mudahan kalian suka ya dengan apa yang kami perlihatkan kepada kalian, ya kan? Dan kamu bisa cerita menurut kamu bagaimana zoo ini.
Exactly. Now, I've enjoyed, and Fina has enjoyed, our trip today to Chester Zoo. It closes in about an hour from now, because of course it's almost winter time, although you wouldn't know it by the weather, and therefore the hours are quite short, and it will close today at 4:30. And so Fina, before that hour arrived, she managed to get a dish of rendang, because of course rendang is one of her favourite foods, as it is one of my favourite foods too. And anyway, we'll see a bit more, and then we'll make our slow way back to the exit, and then when we starting to leave, we'll make our final recording.
Teman-teman, itulah tadi ya perjalanan kita pada hari ini di Chester Zoo. Kami banyak melihat binatang-binatang, dan walaupun juga banyak sekali binatang-binatang yang belum sempat kami lihat ya, karena saking besarnya, dan juga banyak binatang yang sedang tidur ya, mereka bersembunyi di dalam kandangnya, jadi kita nggak bisa melihat. Tapi tidak mengurangi rasa senang kita ya, dan juga saya sudah mencoba rendang. Walaupun rasanya tidak seperti rendang, tapi pokoknya udah nyobain ya. Bagaimana menurut kamu?
It was enjoyable. I was expecting to see a few more big animals. We did see some elephants and some unusual animals like tapir from South America and so on, and some birds, but there was a lot which we didn't see because it is a pretty big place, and I think most people who maybe live around here who are really interested in zoos, they won't have one particular visit. They'll maybe buy a season ticket and come more often.
Ya teman-teman, karena tempatnya itu besar banget ya. Walaupun kami sampai ke sini jam 11 ya, dan ini hampir tutup setengah jam lagi. Kami belum melihat banyak ya, karena memang kami menikmatinya, jadi kami jalan pelan-pelan. So kalau ada kesempatan kalian pengen datang ke zoo, datang aja lebih pagi ya. Mereka buka jam 10 ya, dan untuk hari ini kan udah menjelang winter, itu akan tutup pada 4.30. So teman-teman, terima kasih sekali untuk kesetiaan kalian bersama The Adventure of Fina and Team. Jangan lupa untuk thumbs up-nya, dan untuk kamu yang baru saja menemukan channel kami, subscribe dong. Oke, sampai ketemu lagi secepatnya. Take care. Bye.